So you're selling an expensive product or service, and you mustn't forget the role that marketing plays in the process. Marketing is a discipline that supports your ability to sell. It essentially aims the right communication and messaging, the right feeling, the right emotions, the right activities at the person that is going to buy from you. So it's very important when you're selling the expensive. So there are three things that your marketing should achieve for you. The first is the right positioning. Now, imagine the right words, the right feelings associated with your product or service, the right examples of who the buyer might be so that the prospect can see themselves in that person, so that they can relate to the idea of owning your product or service. Positioning is a way of owning a position in the mind of the prospect or customer that enables them to relate you specifically to a certain kind of thing, whether that is enjoyment, whether it's luxury, whether it's having pleasure of some kind. Positioning is an important idea, and one of the things we do when we talk about positioning is we're looking for the right word that will associate in the mind of the prospect the right kind of emotion attached to the product or service. The next issue is communication, because the question is, once you know what that positioning is, how do you communicate that? Now, you want to communicate that in a powerful message, and that message can come across many different ways. It can come across in email marketing. It can be a powerful headline and a powerful story in an email marketing campaign. It can be a powerful piece of direct mail where there's a headline that makes that person want to open or continue to read the letter and say, wow, this really speaks to me and my concerns. It could be a 1-800 number that someone calls and listens to some ideas that resonate with them and makes them want to act. You want to plan out what your communication is, and by all means, you don't want to rely on one form of communication. You want to use many different ways to get at that customer, because these days there are so many ways available. In some respects, many folks are skewed today towards social media, but don't make the mistake of thinking that's the only way you should be communicating to your prospect or customer. In fact, you'll find that many of your prospects and customers won't even see your messages there. So be sure that your communication includes a broad array of communication activities. Now, the third component of this is a calendar, and that is scheduling your marketing activities over time. You should have a 12-month rolling calendar. You should be thinking about what kind of promotions you're going to present to your prospects and clients next month, the month after, the next season, and so forth, and prepare yourself as an organization to deliver that over that time. This is going to be enormously helpful in supporting your efforts to sell the expensive. So what are those three things that are crucial in your marketing? Number one, you have to have the right positioning. Be sure that you are using the right words, the right ideas that resonate with your potential customer. The second thing is communication. Make sure that this is being communicated effectively using a variety of different ways of getting that message across. And the third thing is to make sure that you schedule that in a marketing calendar, that you're planning ahead so that you are hitting that customer and prospect every month with a new idea, preferably something that relates to some kind of holiday or activity going on that month that will say, this is a good reason to take advantage of this product or service. You take those 3 steps, and that's really going to help you when it comes to selling the expensive. If you like this video, let me know by clicking like below, and be sure to also subscribe to this channel to be notified of my latest videos as they're released.